Alright my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of FM21 and our Project Black Sea series. The last episode, my friends, is linked above for you right now to go and check out. That was the beginning of Season 6. We're going to be jumping into a brand new episode today. I do just need to give you all a bit of a heads up about the next 3 episodes, I think it is. I obviously record this series well ahead of time. I try to record 1 or 2 weeks in advance, basically, to stay up to date. With the way that my daughter is now sleeping and with my wife being back to work and stuff, it's been quite difficult for me to find time to actually sit down and record the episodes. What I've been doing is playing the games later in the evening, just unable to do proper live kind of commentary along with the games. So for the next 3 episodes, unfortunately, when we do the games, I won't really be playing them live, what we call live comms. So essentially it's pre-recorded, but I play it as part of the episode. Won't be doing that. I'll just be kind of talking over the top of the games for the next few episodes. So I obviously know what the results are and whatever going into each one of these episodes, but it will still be fun, my friends. I can promise you that, and it'll still be a massive shot for you guys at home as well. But yeah, let's crack on with this episode. A little bit to get caught up on, and then a massive Champions League game. Right, my friends, so last episode, if you were with me and you watched, you know how that went down. It was a 2-1 on aggregate win over Apoel in the what was that, the 3rd qualifying round, basically, of the Champions League. It was a bit touch and go in the second leg, going to be honest with you, but we managed to get through it. Since then, we played 1 game in the league, and it was against CSKA Sofia, the old rival. 3-3 draw in this one. Very, very entertaining game, but, you know, I nearly lost all the hair that's on my head, honestly. It was a very stressful game. We went 3-2 up, couldn't hold on to it, and Yankov even got sent off as well late on in the game. But it's a point, and it means that we are still very much undefeated in the league this season, and from last season. It's getting on for a lot of games since we last lost in the FBet League as well. So yeah, pretty impressive stuff from us. Today's episode, we are obviously going to be doing the Basel double header, ladies and gentlemen. Lokomotiv Plovdiv is going to be sandwiched between. Obviously not going to be doing that game live, but we'll keep you up to date with the result in that game. But yeah, that's it pretty much. Let's just take a quick look at the league table, so you can see what's going on. 4 wins and a draw, 13 points on the board, and yeah, we're not 100%, obviously, not all wins, but still undefeated, and going pretty strong. As you can see, Zhivkov, Dmitriev, Iradi, Petrov all started really strong this season, so that's great to see, and our new signings as well are starting to come up absolute trumpy. So, my friends, let's get into this Champions League game, shall we? This is the team we're going to go with. This is the formation we're going to go with. I'm pretty happy with this lineup. You know, Malinov, I'm still waiting. Hopefully, if we can get through Basel into the group stages, then I'll offer him that contract. He is kicking off big time about it. Topazov, I'm not sure. Yes, offer the player a contract. So he hasn't yet signed the contract, I don't think. Oh yeah, I haven't offered him one yet. He wants a new contract as well. Obviously, we need to try and get rid of this minimum fee release clause. But I am trying, basically. I'm trying to hold out and see if we make it to the group stages. If we don't, I just can't see the contracts that we offer being good enough for the players anymore. So yeah, I'm kind of dicing with death, but we'll wait and see anyway. But this is the team we're going to go with. Basel away from home. So first leg of this competition is away from home. Away goals could be very telling coming into the second leg, which will be coming up after this one. But we're going to go Petrov in goal, Verdenikov, Marjanovic at fullback. We're going to go Malinov, Iradi at centre-back, Yankov, Dmitrov and Gagliardi are going to play in the midfield for us. Damyanov and Topazov on the wings and Zhivkov up top. Keep everything crossed, ladies and gents. Let's do it. And so here we go, my friends, for this first leg of a Champions League tie against Basel. We get past Basel, we're back into the group stages once again for a second year running, and that is what we all want, and that is what we need to be doing. We need to consistently be getting there now, my friends, because if we don't, then this series is just going to peter along and we're never going to get anywhere. I still feel like this has got a long way in it, a lot of legs in it still, this series, because it's going to be, you know, if we want to do it with Litex, it is going to be a hell of a task. You know, if we move on then maybe not so much. Early chance here to Basel. They put it away through Casasola, and that was way, way, way too easy, ladies and gentlemen. That defending was pretty atrocious from us there for that goal. But it's a home goal. It's not an away goal. Away goals, obviously, are the ones we want to avoid. Now, obviously, I'm just trying to talk over this. I'm not going to really be talking about things like me doing, messages from the sideline or anything like that, because it's not in real time. But yeah, if we are going to try to get there with Litex to this Champions League final that we want to get to, there's many years left in this series. I can tell you that much, because that window we've just had in the summer, although we had money, people just didn't really want to join us. So the real top class players are not quite there. Free kick here though to Litex. It's a great free kick, and a man has been brought down in the box, and that is going to be a penalty to Litex, and hopefully a way to get us back into the game. I'm saying it's a penalty. VAR's checking it. VAR has given the penalty to us. It should be Iradi stepping up, and it is Iradi. He's been good from the spot recently, and he's still very good from the spot once again as he slots past the Basel goalkeeper to make it 1-1 and give us an all-important away goal. It's absolutely massive going into the home leg. Obviously, we are a better home team than we are an away team, especially in Europe. Domestically, obviously, we're starting to dominate, but, in Europe, we are definitely a better home team. We're going to roll into half-time here by the looks of things. A couple of minutes added on. It's flown by. Obviously, I'm going to do the half-time messages. You're going to see it on the screen, ladies and gents, what I do. I can't remember because, obviously, as I say, I record all this ahead of time. Probably just trying to fire the boys up and get them going. If I go with the whole, you've been... Oh, I'm not happy. Wow, I can't believe I went with that against Basel, because that was a really good first half, in all fairness, on top of shots. And possessions even. So yeah, it's a really strange decision from yours truly. Theodore Damyanov is not having a good game on a 6.3 there, highlighting that. I love the fact that I've obviously recorded this knowing that I was going to have to talk over it, and I'm being, extra on the point at highlighting certain things. We're into the 65th minute. And I think that Damyanov change is going to be made now. And it's obviously going to be Dubrovnir Bonev, who's in the last year of his contract, does have to be said. So that little hero may be leaving at the end of the season. We'll wait and see. But we're on the football now. Malanov at the back into Aradi. Ball forward. It's dealt with very easily by Basel. And are they going to get a chance now as they come through on us with Schlupp? Is that Jeffrey Schlupp? They've actually got some really good players. Is it Bertrand? They might be towards the end of their careers, though, and that's a really good cutout from Bonev there. He's just come on. Can he make the difference? He's not really going anywhere, is he? It's a shot. It's saved by the goalkeeper. There was no real options for there. Zhivkov didn't offer for him. But 1-1 at the moment is good stuff. Throw in now. Verdnikov with it into Bonev. He's come on and he's made an instant impact, Bonev, showing for the football and all sorts, which Damyanov clearly wasn't doing because his average rating tells us that. That's a fantastic ball out to Mrzic, out on the right-hand side. Ball comes in. Oh, it's headed away. It's still here, though, and it's still alive for Litex. There's Yankov now. This is good passing of the football, looking after it. Close control. That's nice. Out wide into Mrjanovic. Ball in. It's cleared out by the keeper. It's still alive, though. We've still got... That's a brilliant ball. That is a brilliant ball from the left back in Verdenikov. He slots Bonev in, who has made all of the difference since he come on. And it's 2-1 to Litex in the tie. 2 away goals is absolutely amazing. And we're going to make our last change by the looks of things. I'm clearly taking a look at the tactics because I'm wondering what to do next. We've got Del Duca on the bench. He could come on if we need him to. Go into a cautious approach because we want to defend the lead, which isn't a bad thing to do. We're actually going to go with Gagliardi coming off. We're going to go deep line playmaker with Del Duca, and we're just going to change things up at the back and just go a bit more defensive and just tighten up that midfield triangle as we try to see out this result. We've got people that are on their arse, it does have to be said. Yankov, Verdenikov, Dimitrov, none of them are the fittest. This is the trouble at the beginning of the season now, where we have to qualify for the Champions League. We play so many games in such a short amount of time. But we've got a free kick here. Verdenikov is the man who stands over it. Good last season, weren't he, Verdenikov? Really, really good first season for us. Bonev now. That's a great ball into Zhivkov, and that is what Zhivkov does. Bonev has been the difference maker in the tie. It's 3-1 to Litex, and I'm not going to count my chickens, or eggs, is it? Chickens? I'm not sure. I'm not going to count them yet anyway, my friends, because we've still got the second leg, and that's coming up for you guys right now. So my friends, here we are. It's time for the second leg. What a first leg that was. 3-1 victors. Amazing to get 3 away goals. Very, very important coming into this tie now. I'm absolutely buzzing about it. This tactic is as strong as the other tactic we go with. I think that we are becoming quite a tactically astute team. We've got 2 tactics that work just as well as the other one. So I'm really, really happy about that. Essentially, we're going to go with the same team apart from the left wing position. A few things have happened, during the course of that game, and I've decided to make the change and bring in Bonev on the left hand side. But it is going to be Petrov, Verdenikov, Marjanovic, Malanov, Iradi, Yankov, Gagliardi, Dmitriov, Topazov, Zhivkov, and plus Bonev on that left hand side. Let's seal the deal, ladies and gents. Let's get to another group stage. And so here we go, my friends. It's second leg time. We are obviously at home in this one after the 3-1 win in the first leg. Beautiful stuff to set ourselves up to potentially getting into the group stage for a second year in a row. The thing that's starting to fill me with a little bit of joy is the fact that we are navigating this stage of the competition relatively easy. So really, it's telling me that this team's good enough to get here. We just need to build to get beyond this point. Last season was a bit of a whitewash, weren't it? We only got the 1 point. I would hope that we would be able to go a bit better this season, but we'll wait and see who we get in the group stages. Should we get there, I will of course share that with you after this game, if that is to be the case, and just hope for a bit of an easier draw this time around. Marjanovic has picked up a yellow card. He's a bit handy with the yellow cards. I'm hoping he's not going to be one of those players who just picks them up for fun all the time, because he'll be serving a lot of suspensions throughout the season if that is the case. He's actually picked up a bit of a knock, so we're going to make a change here. Danov is going to come on. He's going to go to centre-back, and Iradi is going to go in at right-back, passing the ball around. That's good stuff. Out to Marjanovic. This is obviously taking place just before the substitution took place. It was a good ball in, good header, but the goalkeeper deals with it. And they've gone long, and they've tried to hit us there when we had bodies up the pitch, but instead, we're going to be on it again. Gagliardi into Dmitrov, back to Yankov. Lovely passing here, boys. Really using the football well. Marjanovic, and that's going to go to nothing. I'm commentating over something that just doesn't really matter. This is all probably for that substitution, as we do have the short corner now, and that's a really good save from the Basel goalkeeper. Well worked corner. The short corner worked, an absolute treat early on in this series, and now it just doesn't seem to work as well. The deep corner to the back post isn't working either. I found a few set pieces that were really good, but half time 0-0, and we're going all right at the end of the day. We can take a 0-0. It really doesn't matter, because that's enough to that's more than enough to get us into the group stages. I'm looking at the other results. We've got AEK are winning, Rangers are drawing with AZ. We've got Shakhtar smashing the Rapid Vienna. Shakhtar is a team that we could have been, by the way, and that's an interesting one, isn't it? Because they're a huge team who are constantly in the Champions League, and we've got a short corner routine here that's absolutely made mincemeat of us there. A little embarrassing, a bit like the first leg with that free kick. That's their first shot. That is their first shot of the day, and it's ended up in the back of the net. Let's hope we don't fall apart now, because if they go and get 2 away goals, then this is going to extra time, I believe. I might be wrong. I think they might actually need 3 away goals. You have to kind of balance them out, don't you? But let's hope that's not to be the case. There we go. Bonev wins the football. Can't do much more than that, though. And they're now going to try to come forward through Trezor. It's not worked, though, because Verdenikov was like a brick wall. He was there. Zhivkov now. Lovely hold-up play from him. Back to Bonev to invite players in. Bonev's coming across the pitch. And he's still got this football. That's a lovely ball out wide into Iradi. Where's he going to go with it? Lovely ball! And that just goes wide. I think it hit the outside of the post. It's a goal kick. It was lovely football from the Tex, though, once again. We are starting to play some pure Danny ball now. But this always happens the minute you start getting better players. Bonevs is going to come off for Damyanov. Bonev didn't have the best of games in this one. Didn't have the impact that he had in that first game. And again, I think we're just going to go with this more defensive, lineup in the midfield just to protect what we've got. Because obviously Basel are growing into the game. And like I've already said, they grabbed the goals. They're going to be the team to go through. That's good from Zhivkov, though, to cut that out. He's going to come forward with the football. Lovely ball down the wing into Bonev. This is happening just before substitutions are taking place. Topazov, he goes wide to Iradi. Ball in, and Zhivkov has grabbed a goal. It's a lovely ball from Iradi from the right-hand side. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that is going to seal the deal, ladies and gents. They need 2 away goals now. They need to match what we did in the first leg to stand a chance. And there's a little over 15 minutes to go in this game. And this little Litex team continues to overachieve and surprise all of us. We've defended so well and all. They've had 2 shots all game long to our 12. That's mad. Absolutely mad. Schlup's got injured. Now they picked up a yellow. Their heads have gone. They've absolutely gone. They can't believe that they've been beaten and knocked out by this little Bulgarian team. They just can't, can they? And there you have it, ladies and gents. We're off to the group stage proper once again. And so, my friends, after what was an immense qualifying playoff game against Basel, the 1-1 draw, obviously really, really good stuff for us. We go through 4-2 on aggregate. Amazing to get past Basel. They had Julian Draxler in that team. Just a ridiculous effort from us. We come to the group stage draw once again. And we're going to draw it together and we're going to find out who we are up against this time around. It's going to be hard, whatever happens. Do I think we're going to get out the group stage? I still don't really think we're at that level, but let's find out who we are going to be facing off against. So obviously we're not a first, second or third seed. We are fourth, so we're going to try and get through the first few rounds pretty quickly. So first up, Ajax, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Benfica, Paris Saint-Germain. That's the first seeds, all drawn. Next up, Celtic. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I would take Group A right now. Ajax and Celtic. All right, they're both going to be very good, but I feel like teams maybe we can compete against. Juventus, Chelsea, Monaco, Manchester United, Liverpool, Atletico de Madrid and Dortmund. So at the moment, I think Group A is the one that I would probably take. The rest do not look nice. Next up, we're going to go Real Sociedad in with Ajax and Celtic. Now, that's the group I would have had. That is the group. If you could pick one, that's the one I'd have. Next up, we've got Dynamo Kiev, AC Milan, Leipzig. Group D is not looking nice. Shakhtar Donetsk, I'm going to say as well, I don't think Group B or C are looking very nice either. Atalanta, we've got Zenit, and we've got PSV Eindhoven. Group A is the one I want. I would like to avoid Group C, if possible. Next up, we've got Midtjylland, AEK, Lyon. And there you go. There was a slight delay there. I clicked it twice. Litex are in with Barcelona, Monaco and Leipzig. Yeah, we're going to be lucky to get out of that group, haven't we? Let's just complete the draw. We've got Salzburg, Hertha, Anderlecht, and I don't know who the last team were. Rangers. So there you go. 2 Scottish teams have made it to the group stage proper. That's amazing to see. Let's just continue on, ladies and gentlemen, so that we can see there you go, confirmation of the group, and yeah, we are handed a tough group. Fixtures rearranged. We've got. I'm bidding for players. I'm still trying to improve this team. There was no transfers to talk about. Just ridiculous money being thrown about at the moment for young prospectos. If we go to the fixture screen, that Lokomotiv Plovdiv game, we did win that 1-0. Gagliardi was the man, so we are still not 100%, but we're still undefeated, I should say, in the league. So we need to talk about where we're going to bring this back, and I guess we should bring it back for the first of the group stage games against AS Monaco, ladies and gentlemen. I think that makes perfect sense. So that's what we'll do. We'll bring it back for that. And we'll probably couple that with the game against Botev Vraka. I think that probably makes the most sense. I'm hoping this time around we can have a bit better luck, that whatever happens in our group stage game, we can bounce back at least in the league and start getting some wins. Because last season it was traditional that we would either lose or draw the game in the group stage and then just completely cock up the next game in the league. And I'm hoping that doesn't become a thing this time around. So I've got 2 games to play in the league, and then we will be back for more Champions League and FBet action, ladies and gentlemen. But let's take a look at the Liga table. That's not what I wanted. That's the one I want. Obviously I only played the one game, 16 points on the board. Botev are the team that are keeping pace with us at the moment. CSKA Sofia look pretty handy as well to complete that of 3 clubs that are yet to taste defeat inside the first 6 games. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting season. A very, very interesting season. PFK Montana have just been promoted, and they've got a player who scored 5 goals, top goal scorer in the league, and they're up in 6th place. Wow, they've had a really good start to this new season. But we'll be back. Champions League group stages for the 2nd year in a row next time. And so there you have it, my friends. We are done and dusted for another episode of this fantastic series, one I'm really, really enjoying. As I've already said, we get the group stage proper started next episode. I know, obviously, the commentating over the games was probably a little bit weird because I weren't doing it, as the game was going along. But like I say, it's only going to happen for the next few episodes, and then we'll get back to normal, my friends. Do appreciate any of you stopping by and watching the video and still continuing to get involved with the series. I have noticed, obviously, the views have started to drop off, but it's to be expected because we've become quite dominant in the league and it's all about winning a Champions League. But I'm sure there's going to still be many twists and turns where this series is concerned, my friends. But I'm done and dusted. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button, dropping a like on the video to support it and to support the series. The more likes you drop, the more chance there is of more people finding my little channel and my little videos. But until next time, my friends, you stay safe and stay humble. Saluting you all. See you on the next one.